Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill standing by outside with an update. Chad, what are you looking at?
Hey, good evening, Tiger. We are live outside the TV station. As you can see from the Kestrel, it is 80 degrees in the sunshine, but at least we don't have the high humidity. We have deep blue skies, just a few fair weather cumulus outside. Let's check out current conditions. On the radar, absolutely nothing nearby, but we do have a cold front to the north and west producing thunderstorms in the upper Midwest, and those severe weather watch boxes will stay to the north. Our temperatures locally are in the low 80s, except for the higher elevations of Pocahontas County in the 70s. Going forward through the overnight, it'll be a gorgeous sunset, so send us your photos. We drop back down close to 60 degrees, but boy, do we have a dangerous, epic, perhaps historical heat wave on the horizon. I will talk about that in your 7-day forecast coming up in just a couple minutes. We're tracking a couple of showers and storms across the upper Midwest. How much rain have they seen? Well, a couple of pockets of 1 inch. Most of that rainfall well under 1 inch because this system is just moving by at a very fast rate. You can see it on the water vapor imagery. It's moving south and east. This is a weak cold front. Nonetheless, it separates some warmer air from somewhat cooler air on its backside. And as it moves into our area tomorrow afternoon, we'll have 1 or 2 thunderstorms. Now, we're starting to get to the point where we definitely need rain. We're down by 1/2 of an inch so far, and here we are approaching the middle part of the month. The drought monitor shows that we are seeing abnormally dry conditions expand from Washington, D.C. into the Shenandoah Valley, even into the Greenbrier Valley, and you better believe a week from today and a week from this coming Friday, we're going to see that expand because we have a very dry and hot period. A flash drought will develop across the area. So right now we are tracking clear skies. There's a couple of showers and storms across the upper Midwest as that front pushes off towards the east. Now it's 77 in Marlington, it's 80 in Oak Hill, it's 81 degrees in Pipestem. But here's the triple-digit heat starting to gather across the southern plains. Yes, we'll have a little cooler push on Saturday. After that moves in, this wall of heat is coming east, and it's going to invade the entire part of the East Coast. So there's the cooler temperatures from 24 hours ago in the northern plains, but very warm across the southern plains. So here's how it all shakes out in our forecast. Beautiful evening, gorgeous sunset in about 2.5 hours. We're down to 60 degrees. The high temperature tomorrow, 80 to 84, 30% risk for a thunderstorm. The timing 6 to 10 p.m. If you are in a storm, it's going to dump maybe 1/4 of an inch of rain. That's it. It will have a little bit of wind with it. Morgantown north into Pennsylvania, that's where the widespread severe weather will be. So the pressure is lowering with that front coming in, and then it's going to elevate Saturday, Father's Day, all the way through next week. Check it out. That line goes into the very high category because when you have a heat wave over the area, as you will see here in this upper level chart, surface, upper level ridge on top of you, very little in the way of cloud cover, very hot conditions, no relief at night until we get to later in the week. A cold front will come across the edge of that periphery of the heat wave. And when that happens, we usually have gusty storms. The timing of that will be Saturday through Tuesday. We're talking the 22nd through the 25th time frame. But this upcoming heat wave will rank as a moderate to major heat wave in our area. Extreme, that's the highest on the scale from Charleston and I-79 to the north and west, and I'm sure that's going to fill in here along the I-81 corridor. Last time we had 5 days with temperatures at or above 90 degrees was August of 1988 across our region. So it's been almost, 40 years since we've had a stretch of weather that you will see on the 7-day forecast. It's going to be in the 90s. So enjoy the 80 to 84 degrees on Friday, refreshing on Saturday, 89 on Sunday, Monday through Friday. Friday's not on the 7-day forecast. We'll all be in the 90s. Heat indices close to 100, and we're at an elevation of 2,000 feet. Overnight lows in the upper 60s. Brace yourself for the heat wave. That's the latest in weather. Things will dry out very quickly. We've said flash drought, we've said heat wave, we said air quality problems. That's about it. But go to the pool, put sunblock on, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
One thing to keep in mind too, if you don't have air conditioning, the warmest part of the day in your house is actually between 9 and 11 p.m.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. Maybe go back to your house like really late or early the next morning.
good idea
Good
for
tip,
sure.
thank you. And it's absolutely crazy that the last time we had a stretch of heat like
Yeah.
this was in 1988. You said in August.
Middle of August in 1988.
And here it is decades
Wow.
later in June.
June, yeah, the
That
first
is
heat wave.
wild.
Yeah, heat is one, besides lightning, that kills the most people. So people really have to take this very seriously. The younger, the elderly, and the pets. You can't forget about the pets.
The pets are big,
Yeah,
yes.
you know, a dog's paw can easily fry on the sidewalk when
Yes.
it's this hot.
Yes.
Thank you for that reminder. And that's all the time we have here for News Watch at 6. World News Tonight with David Mears. Next.